Jade, why'd you stop?
Well, I was just thinking maybe it's enough story time for now.
Aw, Jade, please. We want to find out what happens.
Alright, fine. Oh, here we go again. Before German arrived, one of their friends has come from another pack. Their name was Goldie, but they would always be willing to help Cerberus and his pack. Cerberus informed Goldie that German was going off to go get a friend to help them kill the horses, so they can take revenge for what they didn't do. At that time, German came down with his dragon friend. Bailey was terrified. He thought they were under attack, so he was scared and he ran off. Goldie was just surprised that his friend was a dragon, but the other two just stood still. Cerberus told him that this would be a good fighting member.
Yeah, but Jade?
Yes?
Where are you? Shouldn't you be in the story too, since this is your pack?
Actually, young ones, I wasn't here at this time, but my alpha informed me.
Then how do you know every little detail?
Well, that's a story for another time now. Anyways, Goldie went off to go find Bailey so they could fight. Anyways, Flame knew about Cerberus, and he said that he would do anything that he can to help, even if it means killing for sport. But Cerberus said that they are not killing for sport. They are killing for revenge, young ones. A few minutes later, Goldie managed to find Bailey. They came back, and they were all ready to go and attack the horses with every ounce of strength they had. Sapphire, the leader of the horses, only got a few horses who would be willing to fight. The rest of them were mostly fools, so they stayed back at their land, and they were on the march to go and destroy the horses once and for all. They were on the march to make it quickly to the wolves so they could kill them. The wolves were also on the march. Slowly but surely they would make it. Goldie was kind of falling behind, but Flame, their friend, would not let him fall behind. They were all lined up, ready to fight, but Flame stayed hidden until his alpha called upon him for this war. They were all standing ready to kill each other. Cerberus insulted Sapphire of having two ponies by her side. He thought it was rather funny, having two weak ponies. Sapphire insulted Cerberus of having two German shepherds instead of wolves. She also thought that was funny. But then, right about they were about to attack. Right before they were about to attack, one of the foals jumped in and yelled, "Stop!" But of course, they kept yelling at the foal to move, or else it would get hurt. Another one showed up, and also yelled, "Stop!" for them to quit the fighting. Charisma was Sapphire's daughter. She didn't want her to get hurt, but Sapphire knew that if they didn't move, that Cerberus would not hesitate to kill them. Julius, one of the feistiest ones, also jumped in and yelled, "Stop," but faced the wolves. They decided to turn around and face each side. Then eventually, a bunch of foals rallied and formed a line. They were all just standing there, with a wall of foals standing, trying to convince them not to fight. Until Charisma yelled that, "This is insane. Why couldn't we just accept one sacrifice? If we would have just accepted one, none of this would have happened. None of it. We wouldn't have to go to war with our friends." Of course, most of the foals were friends with your mom and dad, and especially Bailey. They were best friends, so they tried to convince them not to fight and kill each other, because they knew that the wolves, or canines, had a secret weapon. So they wanted to stop the fight before a fight actually broke out, and they killed their parents, or their friends. Charisma tried to argue to get her mom to stop, but then Angel and Cookie showed up. She told their leader that she tried to get them to stop, but she couldn't. Cookie as well showed up afterwards, after she said that. But they still refused to do this. They refused to go with Angel and Cookie, and they tried to convince them once more. Angel and Cookie tried to tell them if they don't go now, they will die. But that is when tragedy struck. Angel, not knowing what's about to happen, just happened. Flame attacked and killed her. Cookie got scared and ran off, but the foals stood their ground. Flame thought they were idiots. Charisma, being the wisest, tried to tell them if they fight now, they will all die. You will all die. You can just obviously see that Angel just got killed. If you don't stop this war now, everything will die. Mom, listen to me. If you don't stop, everything will die. Please, do this for me. Please. Her mom gave it some thought, and they decided to call off the attack. They weren't going to fight.